I don't recognize you, but I sense that you're one of us. Who are you? The last of the Nightingale Sentinels, I'm afraid. I've defended the Sepulchre alone for what seems like an eternity. We were betrayed by one of our own kind. In fact, I'm to blame for what's happened here. I was blinded by dark treachery masquerading as friendship. Perhaps if I had been more vigilant, then Mercer Frey wouldn't have lured me to my fate and stolen the skeleton key. I haven't heard that name in a long time. How do you know of me? The key! You have the skeleton key! I never thought I'd see it again. And Mercer Frey? Then it's over, and my death wasn't in vain. I owe you a great deal, Nightingale. Were I able to provide it, I'd shower you in wealth for what you've done. My only regret is that you had to undertake this task alone. Carlisle? She's still alive? I feared she'd befallen the same fate, ending up a victim of Mercer's betrayal. Nothing would bring me more pride than to return the key, but I'm afraid it's impossible. From the moment I arrived here, I felt myself, well, dying. The Sepulchre isn't merely a temple or a vault to house the key. Within these walls is the Ebonmere, a conduit to Nocturnal's realm of Everglow. When Mercer stole the key, that conduit closed, severely limiting our ties to her. I'm afraid so. I'm weakening, and I can feel myself slipping away. The years without restoration of my power have taken their toll. Whatever damage has been caused can only be corrected by following the pilgrim's path to the Ebonmere and replacing the key. Whatever is affecting the Nightingale Sentinels is starting to affect me too. As I get closer to the Ebonmere, I begin to feel myself slipping away. Even right this moment, I feel strange, when I don't think I should be feeling anything at all. The Ebonmere is a conduit through which Nocturnal influences our world. Not through magic or blessings, but purely through luck.
Alright, can y'all guys hear me?
Yes,
write down in the comments if you can hear me.
Your skill is your own. Don't let anyone ever tell you otherwise. But Nocturnal, she influences our luck. Nearly imperceptible assistance we get when we ply our trade. Think about the guild, about the state it was in when you began.
Hey Tony. Yeah, this is actually towards the end of the Thieves Guild, but as far as the main story, I am pretty shallow as far as barely gotten into it. So I'm actually here in this cave talking to this guy to return the skeleton key.
Precisely. There are a few who still call Nocturnal Lady Luck, and for good reason.
Alright, let's continue.
Good luck, Nightingale.
Alright, so let me just do this. Follow the pilgrim's path. Okay. Whatever. I guess this is just... Most of these caves are just one way in and one way out. But yes, I'm actually here to return the skeleton key, and this is actually what it looks like. And what it actually does, it allows you to open doors and locks by picking the lock without breaking. It does not break. Unfortunately, you got to give it up to receive trophy for completing the Thieves Guild. So so you don't get to keep it forever, which kind of sucks because it replaces your lock picks.
Does some mortal fool?
Oh! Shit! I wasn't expecting to run into enemies. Come here.
I still sense your presence.
Fucker. How dare you? Give me your... Oh, damn, he did a lot of damage to me. Let me, heal myself. Shit.
Kill the dead.
I thought about doing live streams, but don't have a game console right now. Yeah, you kind of need at least a PC or PS4 to do that. Damn. I should have brought more freaking healing potions. That? I do not want to step on that.
I sense mortal fool. No one hides from the dead.
Yeah, I understand, bro.
Your shroud awaits.
Damn, y'all guys are fucking tough. Get out of here. Ow. Hey, how did that hit me and I didn't hit you? Freaking shooting arrows around the corner and shit. What the fuck? I'll take that. I'll take that. Oh boy. Oh, I think this is the part where I gotta stay out of the sunlight because it burns. Yeah, I wasn't aware that there was a setting for that. Oh! Yeah, because this is actually my first broadcast. I was doing a stream earlier just to test out the, you know, making sure that was working and all that. It was like a half hour. Damn. This is the part that sucks about this is because it's hard to fucking see. Owie, 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 owie. Put my night eye on. That's what I like about the Khajiit, is they actually got the ability to see in the dark a little bit better. Trip that wire. Ouch. Hide behind a bucket. Oh, okay. Thanks, bro. I appreciate that. Yeah, what I'm going to wind up doing is I'm just the games that I get to fuck around with. Like, I'm going to do some racing games like Dirt 4, maybe some The Crew or whatnot as live streams. So I think that would be kind of cool. Kind of give it a different feel for instead of watching, actually hosting for once. You know what I mean? What's in this barrel? Gold and a silver ring. Okay, whatever. I go very slowly when I do these 71 gold. When I do these dungeons, because it's hard to tell what you might run into, and I like to be sneaky about things. Bandit here. He got wrecked. I don't use magic, but it's worth 20 gold, so. And just for shits and giggles, I'll take his armor. Ooh. Petty soul gem. Oops. Okay, whatever. I'll take the plate. Take that gold. I remember this part. Oh yeah, here it is. Pull the chain. And there should be another chain. There we go. Yeah, oh, please. Yeah, it was actually a process to actually get Google to allow me to share play, because I had to verify codes and whatnot, and I needed a cell phone to do it and all this net bullshit. Whoa! Jesus! Do I go that way or do I go this way? The inner sanctum. I want to go this way to explore. I didn't bring any fucking soul gems with me to recharge my bow.
More fool. No one hides from the dead.
Get away from me! How did that miss? Fucking die already. Alright, I leveled up. Let me go ahead and level up my health. And let me go ahead and go with archery. Oh, what the hell? I really don't want to spend a perk point right here. But it would be good if I get this perk here. But this one would be better. Oh yeah, that was a lot better. Alright, let's see what y'all got. Elven arrows. Elven arrows. What I like about the arrows, kind of Skyrim logic with the same way with the money is actually gold coins, is that it doesn't weigh anything. You can have like a bajillion fucking gold in your pocket and it doesn't weigh anything. Hell, I have fucking $2 in my pocket from fucking quarters and I can feel the weight. What the fuck? Proper locking design. Alright. I'll take that. Potent poison. Money. And another poison. I'm going the wrong way. Oh, you know what? I'm fucking up. Add that. There we go. That boosted my armor rating. I was like, why am I fucking taking so much damage? I had the wrong boots on. Oh, what's up with this lighting? It's fucking weird. I do not want... those statues look dangerous. I have no idea why. Go to this door here. Oh, that doesn't look safe at all. Whee! It says, I can't believe it. I came all this way, saw all those ridiculous riddles just to end up here. After I memorized Nistrom's clues he'd collected from Litholis. I slit his throat. Now I guess the joke's on me because I'm stuck here and I don't see a way out. Hope someone come by soon. I'm getting hungry. Well, unfortunately, dude, you look like Lindsay Lohan. Yeah, so the question is how the fuck do you get out of here? I know there's a way. There's a switch or something. Oh. Oh, what the fuck happened? That was weird.
My, what do we have here? It's been
know,
a
but you
number
got
of
nice
years
boobs.
since I've set foot on your world. Or perhaps it's been moments. One tends to lose track. So, once again, the key has been stolen, and a champion returns it to the sepulchre. Now that the Ebonmere has been restored, you stand before me awaiting your accolades. A pat on your head, a kiss on your cheek. What you fail to realize is your actions were expected and represent nothing more than the fulfillment of your agreement. Don't mistake my tone for displeasure. After all, you've obediently performed your duties to the letter.
Of course I
But we
did.
both know this has
I'm just
little to
following
do
the guide
with
of the
honor
trophy
and
list.
oaths and loyalty. It's about the reward, the prize. Fear not. You'll have your trinkets, your desire for power, your hunger for wealth.
Yeah, I need
bid
money.
you
I need to finish
drink
building my
deeply
house.
From the Ebonmere mortal, for this is where the agent of Nocturnal is born. The oath has been struck, the die has been cast, and your fate awaits you in the Everglow. Farewell, Nightingale. See to it the key stays this time, won't you?
Okay, speak to Carlia, which she's right here.
I'm glad you were able to bring the key back safely. Nocturnal seemed quite pleased with your efforts.
That's kind of actually easy. Please, she sounded
I won't
indifferent.
take that to heart. It's her way. Think of her as a scolding mother continually pushing you harder to be successful, outwardly sounding angry, but silently content. I assure you, had she been displeased with you, we wouldn't be having this conversation.
What's this about becoming an agent of
The
Nocturnal?
circles at the base of the Ebonmere imbue you with powers befitting a Nightingale agent. The crescent moon represents the agent of shadow, the half moon for the agent of subterfuge, and the full moon for the agent of strife.
Why can't I be all
This
three?
is
Good
Nocturnal's
questions.
way of maintaining balance. If you ever feel the need to change your abilities, you can return to the sepulchre and step onto a different circle. Be warned that once you've chosen, you can't reselect for at least a day.
So what now?
Now, your life as a Nightingale begins. Should the need arise, you'll be summoned to the sepulchre in order to defend it.
Okay. And you?
The Guild has welcomed me back with open arms. I feel like a void in my life has finally been filled. I only hope that this isn't an ending to
She's
things,
got a real soothing voice.
but actually the beginning. Why,
Oh,
perhaps
boy.
the greatest crime spree Skyrim's ever known. There are pockets brimming with coin and coffers overflowing with riches ripe for the picking. We may be Nightingales, but in our hearts we're still thieves, and we're damn good at what we do.
Alright. Tell me the agent of stealth.
The agent of stealth is the master of remaining unseen. They are able to manipulate the darkness and use it to their advantage. On moonlit nights or in darkened rooms, this agent literally becomes invisible.
Subterfuge?
The agent of subterfuge utilizes shadow to cloud the judgment of those around him. By weaving the darkness to their will, this agent can manipulate others into fighting for the Nightingale for a limited time.
Oh, that's like a rage thing. I get it. Well, it's just the
This agent
of
of
strife.
strife can send forth a tendril of pure darkness into the heart of another, causing great injury to them. At the same time, this tether will bolster the agent's own life force, making him stronger.
Alright, I'm gonna go with the agent of stealth because...
Choose your path, and your journey will be complete.
What's this one? Trophy!
Carlisle?
What?
Gallus! I feared I would never see you again.
I don't know...
Like the others.
Wait, which one's the
If it were
friggin...
not for the actions of this Nightingale, your fears would
stealth
come
one? Is it
true.
the Crescent Moon?
She honors us all.
What will you do now, my love?
Nocturnal calls me to the Everglow. My contract has been fulfilled.
Will I ever see you again?
When your debt to Nocturnal has been paid, we'll embrace once again.
Farewell, Gallus. Eyes open. Walk with the shadows.
Goodbye, Carlisle.
Yeah, I like her. I like her character. Alright, so the question is which one is the agent of stealth? I can't remember. I think it's this. I want to say it's this one. So let's see. Let's go to powers. Nice. Yes, that's the one I was wanting. Let me favorite that. It's a pretty cool flame. Alright, so we did all that. That quest line is pretty much done. So, I got a lot of miscellaneous quests. So what I could do is... let's join the Stormcloak Rebellion, because they are pretty much the equivalent to Confederate soldiers back in the day. They're basically like the Confederacy in Skyrim. Yeah, because fuck your empire. We want our fucking land back.
Every night, I walk around the Grey Quarter and let them grayskins know what I think of them.
Give us a straight answer.
He's a true Nord. He'll come around.
Don't be so sure of that. We've intercepted couriers from Solitude.
The Stormcloaks are finding victory across the land.
Pressure on the White One.
Only the foolish or the courageous approach a Jarl without summons. Do I know you? Is that so? Yes. You were with us at Helgen. Destined for the chopping block, if I'm not mistaken. Railof's alive. I hope that's true. He's a damn good man, but he hasn't returned yet. So I'll need to wait for his account. For now, speak with Galmar. I'm always looking for able fighters. Not everyone can say they made it out of Helgen. Seems we're all branded villains these days. So long as your criminal past stays in the past, and you fight for me with honor and integrity, we'll welcome you into our ranks. And what would you have me do?
If he's not with us, he's against us.
He knows that. They all know that.
How long are you going to wait?
You think I need to send Bolgraf a stronger message?
If by message you mean shoving a sword through his gullet.
Taking his city and leaving him in disgrace would make a more powerful statement, don't you think?
So we're ready to start this war in earnest then.
Soon.
I still say you should take them all out like you did dead King Torrig.
Torrig was merely a message to the other Jarls. Whoever we replace them with will need the support of our armies.
We're ready when you are.
Things hinge on Whiterun. If we can take the city without bloodshed, all the better. But if not,
the people are behind you.
Many, I fear, still need convincing.
And let them die with their false kings.
We've been soldiers a long time. We know the price of freedom. But people are still weighing things in their hearts.
What's left of Skyrim to wager?
They have families to think of.
How many of their sons and daughters follow your banner? We are their families.
Well put, friend. Tell me, Galmar, why do you fight for me?
I'd follow you into the depths of oblivion. You know that.
Yes, but why do you fight? If not for me, what then?
I'll die before elves dictate the fates of men. Are we not one in this?
I fight for the men I've held in my arms, dying on foreign soil. I fight for their wives and children whose names I heard whispered in their last breaths. I fight for we few who did come home, only to find our country full of strangers wearing familiar faces. I fight for my people, impoverished to pay the debts of an empire too weak to rule them, yet brands them criminals for wanting to rule themselves. I fight so that all the fighting I've already done hasn't been for nothing. I fight because I must.
Your words give voice to what we all feel, Ulfric. And that's why you will be High King. But the day words are enough will be the day when soldiers like us are no longer needed.
I would gladly retire from the world, were such a day to dawn.
Aye, but in the meantime, we have a war to plan. Helgen, huh? Ulfric told us quite the story. If you made it through all that, you're likely worth something to me. But first, tell me, why does a cat want to fight for Skyrim? Can't fault anyone for that. As long as you hate the Empire as much as I do, that I can work with. All right. But before I can put you to use, I need to know how much you can take. I have a little test for you. That's what I like to hear. So long as you can back up those words with steel. I'm sending you to Serpentstone Island. If you survive, you pass. If you die, well, you weren't going to be much use to me anyway. It's where men have tested their metal for ages. There's a strange rock formation built by the ancients. Something about that place attracts the ice wraiths. You kill an ice wraith out there, and I'll have all the proof I need about you. Only the ones I'm not sure about. This will prove your abilities, but more importantly, it will prove your commitment. We'll see about that, won't we? Aye, but in the meantime, we have a war to plan.
Wait, I know you.
There's a nip in the air. Cold won't be good for my crops. Never is.
You tried mercenary work? It might suit you.
Storm cloaks, Imperials, Jargons. Ain't no matter to me what I kill. Let them come.
Hey, kitty lady, spare me a few seconds.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. If not, let me know. You look rather pale. So you're interested in my potions and ingredients? Come back anytime if you need a remedy. I sell cures for all of them.